you, and we are certainly hearing your concerns tonight. I spoke with community members from two very different neighborhoods, one from Southland Park, another in Midtown, both facing very similar issues with homeless encampments near their neighborhoods, much like many of us across the state. One of the neighbors I spoke with says the situation is getting dangerous and he fears is reaching a tipping point.
1967 Chevelle.
This is Juan Lau in the classic car he's owned and restored since he was a teenager, and it just took a beating he never expected. His security camera captured what this Midtown resident of 15 years says is an issue that's gotten dramatically worse in the past several years.
That lady shouldn't be walking the streets. That lady is unsafe.
He's also caught transients stealing and even sleeping on his front porch, an issue extending across the city in Southland Park.
When we bought the house, I did not think to look behind.
24-year-old Allie Gibson bought her home 3 months ago. She's had issues with the encampments up against her home ever since.
It feels like a pit, just a trash pit that we have, and it's kind of a forgotten space.
She's called the authorities numerous times for fires, trash, and drug use, the most recent being early Thursday morning when transients began to throw items over their fence.
You just don't feel safe.
Sacramento city leaders have been making plans for years to establish sites for the homeless across the city. Sacramento's Mayor Darrell Steinberg.
I am working day and night with the city officials to get these projects under the comprehensive siting plan up and running as quickly as possible.
Some projects are up and running, but it's not enough for the current homeless population. Other projects are at least months away from completion, while frustrated residents say the issue is nearing a dangerous tipping point.
Right. There's going to be a point where if nothing gets done and it just keeps getting worse and worse, we're going to start seeing people take matters into their own hands. Now back out here live in downtown along W Street, you're looking at one of the safe grounds, safe parking homeless sites that have been set up by the city as a place where transients can go and stay safely. The city's working to build out some of these other sites in districts across the city. The only problem is that all of these sites are likely months away, and residents here that are frustrated I spoke with tonight, they say the problem has to be resolved now.